The guiding framework for our organization is I've got your back. And what that means to us is that we cultivate belonging, awareness, accountability, and compassion. It's the way that we practice showing up for one another, and I believe that through extension, practicing those things helps us to be of greater benefit to others when we're taking care of people. Belonging for me is an invitation for everyone to show up in their full, authentic selves with all of their gifts and their unique constellation of experiences. Accountability is central. In our culture, we really want to empower people to come up with their own solutions. Accountability and belonging go hand in hand. Mindful awareness is both awareness of oneself, but also awareness of the relationship that you create with others. Compassion is actually a really positive and affirming response to what happens when we feel deeply with another person, and finding the most skillful way to reduce suffering and, of course, to create comfort.
Birthways operates in a very much a mindful mentorship type of community. We have an entire doula sisterhood, I call it, where we support one another, supporting our clients. We have a tiered structure that includes an emphasis in mentoring and in mindful caregiving that I don't find anywhere else as a doula.
My favorite thing about working for Birthways versus independently is that we get to focus on our passion, our love for taking care of families.
I mean, we have a lot of flexibility with our own schedule as far as who we want to take on. If we have an interview with a client that we feel like isn't a good fit, they're really open to having those conversations in the office. I think there's just a lot of openness and communication in the office where we can let them know how we're feeling if we're feeling overwhelmed or stressed. And then there's a lot of empathy and reflection that come with that.
Birthways, being the professional organization that we are, has a 24-hour admin on call available to both clients and doulas. So if something is coming up for a doula that they need last-minute support or coverage to make sure a client has the care that they need for the night because their car broke down or because their child fell ill, we have their back so that as an organization we can support the client's needs.
The quality of our work is, it's a role of accompanying and bearing witness and being flexible, to recognize that it's not about having the answers, but just being with someone during a challenging time or meeting a very practical need, being there without judgment and with compassion. So those are the things that I still love and think are such an important part of not just our work, but cultivating that aspect of humanity.